One of the best ways to learn how to negotiate, mediate, or deal with difficult people is through role play. Many people enjoy role play. However, some people are a bit anxious at first. Regardless of how they feel going into the role play, what we've seen in our workshops is that participants consistently leave feeling that the role play helped to cement their learning and was very effective. You see, you can spend several hours, days, weeks, months, years learning all the concepts and theories behind negotiation, mediation, dealing with difficult people, and then you can imagine what it would be like if you were in the situation. Or you can take some time, learn the theories and concepts, and then actually do it. Practice it. Take a negotiation role play, for example. By actually doing it and practicing it, you get to experience it and feel it and understand it better. There's a proverb that says, I listen and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. I'm reminded of a participant that attended our workshop a few months ago, and she came up to me immediately after a role play and said, Oliver, wow, that felt so real. So real that it brought up some strong emotion. I looked at her and I said, okay, hold on to that, capture that, and think about it. Was it something that the other person did? Or perhaps it was something within you that got triggered. And once you understand that, then share that with the other parties, the other people in the role play, the coaches and the instructors, and really analyze it, dissect it, and really pull out all the learning from that. You see, we could have told her what was going to happen in that role play through a lecture. However, my sense is that she wouldn't have felt it as much or understood it as well until she was actually in it and got to experience it. I listen and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Andragogy is the method and practice of how adults learn. You see, adults learn best through experience. Unlike children, the adults that come into our workshops bring a wealth of workplace experience, of life experience, and it's through role play and the debrief after the role play that we're able to incorporate those experiences and really explore and analyze it. Take negotiation again for an example. By being in the negotiation role play, a participant gets to really try out some of the new techniques and concepts they would have just learned. They get to experiment and perhaps try things they wouldn't normally try. And here's the important part. They get the feedback of the other party. What worked? Perhaps what could have been improved? Or what perhaps you could have tried differently? Now, I know some people are still a bit anxious about doing a role play, but let me tell you, in my years of seeing people do role plays, the biggest challenge that we have is getting them to stop. They get so involved in the role play that we have to remind them, it's not real. It's not a real negotiation. It's not a real mediation. So the next time you're involved in a role play, and this could be at a workshop, or it could be with a colleague or a friend. Perhaps you want to role play how you're going to approach your boss for a raise or for a promotion. Keep these things in mind. 1, step into the role. And by that I mean understand what the role requires, because this is going to ensure that the learning comes out of it. Secondly, don't go overboard. The goal is not to be the next Denzel or Julia Roberts. Third, be prepared to give and receive feedback. Give feedback to your partner on what worked and what didn't work. This is something that they're not able to get themselves. And finally, relax. Enjoy. My name is Oliver Martin, and I'm an instructor with the Stitt Feld Handy Group. Visit us at www.sfhgroup.com. Also, feel free to leave your comments below on your thoughts on role play.